Hello and welcome to another AIC Productions video. As you can see, I have started doing another project on my Mazdaspeed Protege. I have replaced the headlights. I'll show you the old ones here. At least one of the old ones. You can see how big of a difference it is between the two as far as clarity goes. Now you can clean these up. There's kits that you can buy for like 30-40 bucks where you sand it down and then reseal it. I've done that before on other headlights and it's worked okay, but it didn't last. I don't know if it's just if I didn't do it right. I've done it several times and I've gotten the same result every time. So I don't think it was me, though it could have been. I just don't think it's a very lasting solution. So I went ahead and replaced them. The other thing is replacing the headlights cost me like 70 bucks shipped, and that kit cost me 30-40 bucks. So it really wasn't a huge price difference between the two. The only problem I really had was I had to take the whole bumper off to get to the headlights to remove them. Part of the problem was it's probably finally cool enough for me to touch. It's been a few minutes. Ooh, it's still quite warm. This is one of the screws or bolts that holds the rear bottom of the bumper into the chassis of the frame. So it has stripped out. I'll bring this up to the camera. It has stripped out completely. So I'm going to have to figure out how to resolve that so the bottom of the bumper attaches correctly. At this point, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the bumper over and we're going to hose it off because it's missing a lot of clear coat. And I've had a number of people, let me flip you around here. I've had a lot of people say, oh, just go in and get it painted. And I actually have called around to see, and there are a number of places that will paint the whole car for me, but they charge anywhere from $1,400 to $5,000, if not more. They strip the whole paint off and then repaint it. My problem with that is I have original paint. And my paint itself is still good. It's just the clear coat that's been baked off by the Arizona sun. So if I can fix the clear coat, I'll be happier with that than a respray of the car. Because I've never seen a respray without spending tens of thousands of dollars that look as good as an original paint job. Now I may screw it up with the clear coat, but my goal is to not to. And if I do, then I can pay, that $1,500 to $1,000, or excuse me, $1,500 to $5,000 to have somebody else paint it for me. So the main areas of concern are anywhere that's flat. So along here, and along this front edge. And as you can see, it's all bubbled up right now. So I'm going to go out, I'm going to hose this down, I'm going to let it dry for a couple days. I'm going to come back, and I have several grits of sandpaper. Or I'm going to use a very fine sandpaper. I want to take very little off. I want to just smooth out the edges as much as possible. I want to take off as little of the original paint as I possibly can. And then once I do that, I will hit it with the clear coat that I have. And I'm glad I have the whole front bumper off because that allows me to use that whole can of spray paint. That's one of the worries, is I wasn't going to be able to use the whole can of paint. So what I think I'm going to do is do one panel at a time, and any panel I can take off, I'm going to take off. So I'll probably do like the hood next. I'll just remove the whole hood when I go to do that, because I have to get the edges real good. And with it being on the car, it's going to be real hard to get the edges of the hood. So anyways, that's where this video will end. It's just a real quick update. The headlights took me way longer than I expected them to because I had to take apart so much of the bumper. I still haven't been able to find this third piece of the grill, so if anybody watching this has an idea of where I can get that, please let me know. I've tried junkyards, I've tried people parting out their cars, but that seems to be something that goes the quickest, are the bumper and the inserts of the bumper, because they must fall out easily or something, I don't know. So anyways, thank you for watching, and I hope you have an amazing day.